Walty and Griffin will be everything for this Pittsburgh Riverhounds side. The ability to dictate tempo and slow the game down. But August will be the player that wants to get in between lines. And Akale will play on the right-hand side, but left footer, so look for him to come century.
And just what we needed, a false start. Let's try this again. There we go. Underway, finally, in Pittsburgh. Well, he hasn't appeared yet this season on the men from an injury from last season. Greg Hurst, the only one missing with an injury from this season. Augie Williams latches on. Tambakis out to meet him and makes the save. He was waiting for a flag that never came. Tambakis still arguing with the assistant referee, but you have to just play that one. You can't just wait for the flag. He makes the save still. That could have been disastrous though for New Mexico.
Look more towards Augie Williams, really casual the way that he lets this ball bounce.
Had a pretty good record in that stretch as well when they were playing it as an annual fixture. Try from distance here, deflected. Ends up wide. The referee will say goal kick actually here. No deflection.
Talk about the freedom within the front three for the Riverhounds. All just comes a little bit more centrally. A little bit of a stutter step right before he approaches the ball, gets his body angle all wrong, and pulls it wide.
Riverhounds were 4-2-1 at home in that stretch when this was an annual game on the 4th of July. Various reasons, COVID, schedule differences, made it go away. Here's Augie Williams. Worked back, Perrin Barnes. Floated in, Charles Ahl. Combination down the right side starting to become more prevalent between those two. The header flicked on here. Saved by Tambakis, but we're starting to see more of a relationship build between Barnes and Ahl down this right side. Coaches won't always pull back the curtain as far as what they're looking at, maybe a point target or something of the sort in a stretch of games, but Lily very candid. He said they're looking at this middle third of the season as an opportunity to get up to 3rd or 4th. So they're avoiding that dogfight. Looking over the top here, and it's no trouble for Eric Dick. For Pittsburgh, 3rd Cohen Markets corner over the last couple of minutes. Mertz, another good delivery, flicked out off the post, and now cleared off the defender. Still loose for Griffin into the supporters.
To put the ball in. It's all about Vacter doing a good job at beating his marker to that spot.
Do you remember our little quiz last week? Do you remember what the river in the background there called?
I remember what it is. I don't know how to say it.
Fair enough. Monongahela.
One day I'll get it.
At some point. You do enough of these games.
Need
maybe
a pronunciation guide for it.
Walty works it back. He drags.
Really good ball here.
And it is brought down as well by Luke Biasi. Seemed like it was just beyond his reach, but he tracks it down. Now delivering, Williams! It's just wide. That would have been one for the highlight reel for Bob Lilly. The ball from the center back, the feed from out wide, everything but the finish.
Fantastic ball in from Luke Biasi. Knows exactly what he's doing, head up, and just puts it on a platter for Augie.
Has enjoyed, the reason being, Pittsburgh just efficient whenever they've had the ball. Almost every moment they've had has turned into something, at least a half chance. Mertz and Griffin both standing over this. Sun directly in the eyes of Alex Tambakis. Floated in toward that back post, headed across in front, off the post again. Second time in this half that Pittsburgh have hit the woodwork.
On this set piece, this ball's lofted from Robbie Mertz, just asking Suber, and he does everything right here. There's no angle, so you need to put it back across into a more dangerous zone.
From an area where it seemed like Mertz would just have a go at goal himself. Attack still on. Laid off, it's Suber. Sean Suber! Took a deflection, out for another corner now.
From Robbie Mertz, just asking Suber, and he does everything right here. There's no angle, so you need to put it back across into a more dangerous zone.
Attacking quickly, making something of it. 10 shots, 1.08 expected goals in this first half of the Riverhounds, but we will head to the break scoreless in Pittsburgh. And away we go at Highmark Stadium. Glad to have you with us still on CBS Sports Golasso Network with MLS veteran Ricky Lopez-Espin and beat Eric Dick for pace. It is Akale getting it almost up and over. Dick just touched it over the bar. Don't know if he needed to.
Fantastic goalkeeping, because you do not want to get caught cheating. But once he sees the run-up of Akale, he's already taking a step to his left-hand side.
Always has that
training.
Can-do
More
attitude.
game time? Of course.
That's because you don't want to run in practice.
don't want to run the game either.
Luiz Fernando on a nice run here, feeding it through. Lindsey. Looking for Akale, more active in this second half. Mukwelle Akale. I think the balance of power in terms of the chances and the attack shifted Pittsburgh's way in the first half. And if a goal was to be had in that first half, you expected it to be Pittsburgh. Almost feels the opposite in this second half. Black stays down though, this time on Augie Williams, going for a goal off the post. Oh, it's the third time that Pittsburgh have hit the post in this one.
Clearly offside, bottom of your screen, about a yard or two, or even 3 off the shoulder of Shebang. Does a good job at pushing the tempo and tries. Second scored a great goal last time out when they played against Westchester in the Jägermeister Cup. So he's going to be full of confidence. And then you have Junioratu coming in at his left wing back role. Expect quality in terms of his service, but also the ability to drop down and double down defensively.
Etu had the assist on that goal you're mentioning from Augustine against Westchester in the Jägermeister Cup. Augustine hasn't quite recaptured last year's form after he joined in September. Down the stretch, had 5 goals and 7 starts for the Riverhounds. Given away again at the back by New Mexico. Griffin, Augie Williams saved, loose in front, put home! Robbie Mertz pounces to the loose ball. Riverhounds go on top.
Team and possessed out of the back, but this takes too long for Talen Maples to make a decision. It's a hospital ball into Zalelum, and as the ball comes out, you talk about the composure and the presence of mind from Robbie Mertz. About 7 yards out to take his first touch, which opens up a window. You can go near post, you can go far post, and first of all, the movement to continue with the play, arrive on top of that 6-yard box, and just smash it home off to the corner, and it's a great goal for Robbie Mertz.
Zalalem. Off the backside of Williams. 2 more minutes to see through here for Pittsburgh. Striding ahead, Mackenzie Gaines still with it. Gaines goes for a goal. And it's into the crowd. Whistle in the mouth of Rodrigo Albuquerque. Whistle coming any moment now. There it is. The Pittsburgh Riverhounds restart their 4th of July tradition with some fireworks and a 1-0 win over New Mexico United.